Hello and bah humbug. Today we'll be making pink chicken. This is a really easy marinade that makes the chicken this beautiful bright pink color. In a food processor, add 3 cloves of garlic and run it for about 15 seconds. Scrape the garlic around the edges, then add a 1/4 cup of red wine, a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sumac, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of white pepper. Now while the food processor is running, add 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Transfer the marinade to a bowl, then add 1/2 cup of chopped parsley. Give it a mix, then add your chicken and mix again. Cover with a lid and refrigerate for at least 12 hours. These have been marinating for 3 days. As you can see, the chicken is quite pink now. You can cook them any way you like. I've chosen to bake mine in a ceramic dish at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. While the chicken is baking, I've made some Lebanese style pasta and rice and added a tablespoon of sumac to give it this pink color. I'll throw a link to that video in the description and the top right corner. Now let's make a tahini sauce to go with the chicken as well. In a food processor, add 3 cloves of garlic and run it for about 15 seconds. Then scrape the edges and add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 cup of lemon juice and run it again for another 15 seconds. Now add 1/2 cup of tahini, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of sumac. Run the food processor again and add a little bit of water, about 1 or 2 tablespoons. Once everything is good and mixed, transfer it to a squeeze bottle. Now let's pull our chicken out of the oven, and while that's cooling, we'll cook some asparagus to go with it. We're going to add our asparagus to a pot of almost boiling salt water and let it blanch for 2 minutes. While it's blanching, put a pan over high heat. After 2 minutes, add some oil to your pan, then transfer your asparagus. Let the asparagus cook for another 2 minutes, tossing or stirring frequently. We're not going to season it with anything. Instead, we're going to add a little bit of Cajun compound butter. I'll throw a link to that video in the description and the top right corner. Give the asparagus a quick toss in the butter, then cut off the heat. Okay, let's plate up. First, we'll make an appetizer, then we'll make an entree. We'll take some of our tahini sauce and add it to a small dish and garnish it with a little bit of sumac. Then we'll take some lettuce and lay it out on the plate and put our tahini on top of that with a few pieces of our chicken. And I'm going to garnish with some Lebanese style pink pickles and a slice of lemon. Not too bad. Now let's plate our entree. First we'll put some tahini sauce directly on the plate. Then some of our pink rice and pasta, our asparagus, and our chicken. Then we'll top it with a little bit more tahini sauce and garnish with some sumac. And there we go. Pink chicken 2 ways. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye, good night, and as always, bah humbug.